Well, we're back with our final video-driven segment, and we're going to be looking at our ministries on page 17. And as I told you, we want everybody to be involved in serving in ministry. And so in some cases, you'll be on the front lines of these ministries. And in other cases, you'll be blessed by them and served by them. And that works out great, that it goes both directions for all of us. And at the top of the page, you'll see where there's a great little acronym called SHAPE that really helps you discover where you need to serve in ministry. And that is, the S stands for spiritual gifts, the way God has gifted you to serve. Your heart, what your passion is, what you really love and care about. Your abilities. Listen, if you love music but you cannot sing, then you probably don't need to be on the vocal part of our praise team. Even if we love you, we don't love you singing in a microphone. So your abilities will kind of shape where you serve for sure. And then also your personality. God's given every one of us a unique personality, and that your personality may determine where you are best suited to serve. Listen, if you're really loud and boisterous and have to be you're kind of in a good way, real funny all the time, you may not be a perfect candidate to go and be a part of praying with people who are in the hospital, who just found out that they are deathly ill. That might not be a time for somebody loud and jokey. And if you are someone who is just very quiet and just not much for talking in front of others, might make it hard for you to be a Connect Group leader. Although I would say we have a fair number of introverts who are Connect Group leaders who do awesome. So personality plays into this. And then your experiences, what you've been through in life, will shape your place of service. If you grew up in a dynamic youth group and that was a wonderful season of life for you, and maybe your family didn't go to church, but the youth group welcomed you in, that may give you a unique passion for student ministry. Or perhaps, like me, my mom got Alzheimer's in her 40s and she went home to be with the Lord in her 50s. I walked through that. I could relate to someone else going through that, and in a time of need that I might be able to comfort them in a way that someone else can't relate to as strongly. So your experiences will play into that. But one way or the other, we believe that every member is a minister. Now, maybe you're not a minister in the sense of a church leader with an office here in the church offices, but what that means is we're all called to be a part of ministry, not just to sit on the sidelines. It takes the whole church to take care of the whole church. And since you're part of the church, you need to be part of ministry. And that doesn't necessarily mean you're on a ministry team, but every week you're doing ministry as you care for others, as you pray for others, as you encourage others, and you help others. But there are some formalized ministries we participate in. I mentioned the SHAPE acronym. I keep printing this in the workbook. At some point, I'll find out that they've taken it offline, but you see there's a place where you can go do the SHAPE test for free, unless they've removed that. If you do that, we'd love for you to share with us what you found out, or when you fill out at the back of the book the member interview questions before you meet with me, you might want to include that. That will be helpful to you and helpful to us. And then people have said, hey, where do we know how to sign up to serve? Well, there's a lot of different ways. You'll hear opportunities in our announcements. You'll see opportunities on social media. You'll see opportunities on our email newsletter. In fact, if you don't get that yet, be sure to use the bulletin tear-off card to sign up for that. There's just a number of ways that are listed there. You'll hear about those opportunities to serve. And when you hear about them, don't say, boy, I wish I could do that, but I bet I'm not supposed to yet. If we're asking, then we want your help. And if you don't have a lot of experience, but you're eager and willing, we'll give you on-the-job training and get you going. It's your church. Jump in there and do it. And then you'll notice on page 18 a list of some ministry opportunities. We want you to take advantage of being a part of these or being blessed by these. As sure as I printed this, there'll be something that will change. Some of these roll off or roll on. Some of them are permanent. Some of them are sporadic. But the point being, there's a lot of different places for you to serve and to be served at our church. I already told you we want everybody to serve as a greeter. There's a QR code good, you can go ahead and sign up now for that. And you may be a little intimidated by that. I have so many people tell me, I was a little worried or nervous about that. We have a little 3-minute video that does great, simple training that'll get you ready, and then we'll have people who will help you as you get going and get started. But I've had so many people say, I was a little nervous, but I've loved it. I'm so glad I did it. We want everybody to start there. Some of you will just say, I'm doing it forever. Great. Some of you will migrate to other areas. That's great too. But we want every member to be a minister in ministry.